You know, I almost kind of wonder if I sent my father on a cruise if he would finally let up just a little. But until I save up enough, let's see what else we could get. Yeah, considering how much I'm still dying, I should. Yeah, that's one of the best things, being able to get health items from enemies, and it won't happen all the time, but like when it does, yeah. Anyways, hello everybody, and welcome back to Hades, where I will attempt to make an episode that is worthwhile. Nope.
Am I interrupting something?
You know, eventually the day is gonna come where they're gonna ask me what I think the day is where everything all went wrong. Well, one day there was a fly in my father's soup. It was I was the fly, and when he beat me, I asked why. He stared me down like a rabid clown, and told me he wished I would die. Wow, that's super great. It's, here I am trying to be light and make jokes and all sorts of whatnot, and I'm just going super dark right off the bat, but it's not too far from what my humor has always been anyways. Like, I couldn't remember how it actually went one day, and one of the times hanging out with one of my friends back in high school, I was like, why oh why did the old lady swallow the fly? I hope she dies. And yeah, that might have been around the same time too, that's like, cause he was listening to Sugar Ray again for some reason. It's like, yeah, I know that that is one of those bands that everybody makes fun of everybody for listening to. But singing along when you go go go, and I just instantly said out the window. That was a good I don't know, it feels so weird like talking about jokes that you used to do, because it's like the execution only works the first time. When you're telling somebody, hey, there was this joke that I made once, and now it's like only an inside joke that works when you are by that friend. And oh, that's right, I was trying to do this and it was running out because I wasn't gonna be able to reach it because I don't have like a ranged weapon. If I could be able to upgrade it, like the and I don't exactly know why they use that for that, because there are these hammers that Daedalus has left around. Like, apparently he's supposed to be some like great inventor of the gods or something, but the only thing that I remember from Daedalus is when him and his son escaped that prison or whatever, and Icarus flew too high and the wings, like the wax in the wings melted, and he like, did Icarus die? And if he died, why did he? Because he would have only dropped in the ocean, right? Like, what exactly was around there that would have been so dangerous that he couldn't just, I don't know, swim back to the shore of the prison and have his father pick him up or something? Like, something doesn't quite fit there, but it stands that, like, why is Daedalus being used as a, like, an upgrading portion of the game? This, I hate these, but I just want to show people once what this is like, because the gods are trying to help you, and you would think that trying to help somebody escaping from the underworld, you know, they want to see their family member, they want to free them from their misery, but yet, like, if you take one power over the other, then they, like, start to attack you. Whatever. It's whatever, right? Resist damage from foes' attacks. I'm definitely gonna need that in a second.
You'd spurn my love this easily, dearest? You are about to find the consequences are much harder to dismiss without a second thought.
Okay, Stalker, that's great. Or, you know, whatever, I mean, oh, yeah, that's right, like, the, killing you with kindness, she's killing you with love. And it's like, the hearts are easy enough to dodge because they're kind of slow. I didn't know that they exploded and disappeared after a while. That is good to know. It's not as bad as other gods, though. Like, sometimes they will just be raining down like a million different things at once. Okay. Alright. And then it's like, oh, that's my bad.
Not a fighter, dearest. So how about we call this matter?
I'm angry when I'm hungry. You can't put that on me. Something otherwise. When foes are slain, they damage nearby foes. That might be something. After you take damage foes around you and inflict weak. I need something on my dash. And it's like, I haven't gotten it yet. Is there something else that I could go to? I don't quite want to deal with Charon's shop. Though he does always have a max health item. So that's, like, not the worst. Okay. What do you have for me, Ares? Something good? After using Death Defiance, deal more damage that encounter. That could be good. After slaying a foe, your next attack or special deals more damage. If I get past this boss, that is going to help me a great deal. Oh, how I love our conversations, boatman of the dead.
Good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights. Sure is awfully convenient to be running a deal like this. I had all this coin I wanted to get rid of.
You know, I never hear anybody else speak that way, and it's like technically with the what are they called? Contractions? Like technically it works. Like, I had all this coin, but nobody says it as I'd all this coin, and it just kind of feels off. Language is weird, especially the English language. I feel like every other language that I have learned about is more put together and more precise in getting to where you want to go and guiding you through the sentences that you're trying to speak. But, like, the English language has so many gaps in it that it's just like, I never really understand what I or anybody else is saying.
Persistence will pay off for both of us.
Okay, alright. Let's do this. And since... Why, yes, I do. Please show it to me again, maybe sometime later. Oh, please do. Okay, this... There needs to be more enemies that spawn, because if they spawn and they give out health items... okay. I'm surprised I didn't get hurt with that. I need... It's like, yes, technically I have one revival in my... like, on my side. But I need... every little bit that I can get, you know? Anything that can help, that will. Right. No. No. Ah! Okay. I am glad, though, that at least it's Megara, because it takes a while for it to happen, but she does have two other sisters that are worse. Like, Electo is kind of the same, but she has this rage meter that builds, and she gets twice as fast and twice as, like, you see those, areas of damage that she's trying to bring about. There will be, like, maybe 10 more of those with Electo. And Tisiphone, she just goes all out all the time and just doesn't give you any sort of break whatsoever. And that's the one that you have to watch out for. Okay. Yes, made it. Barely. Good.
Might know what to do with this.
Yeah, and, yeah, I tried to say that in one of the last Hades episodes, that I did figure out
How did you?
Don't mind me, Father.
that to get more Titan blood, like, you can go through things and get things again with, like, each level of each version of the weapon. Like, there are 4 different versions of each weapon, and you can get it again, but I tried to do that on Switch, and it, like, doesn't track. So, I don't know what's really the truth, what's really the case. What is this? I didn't even pay attention to this. It's whatever. It's on the screen. It's on the episode. Here we go. Replenish 1 use of Death Defiance. I do need that. I'm just poor. It's almost like the issue that I'm dealing with in my own life. Yeah,
This far.
for those that watched my Binding of Isaac episodes recently, they'll know that I got ripped off on that PS5 that I was trying to buy. And, you know, I talked to my bank, I talked to every, you know, yeah, where I sent the bulk of my money through was through Zelle, through my bank. So I talked to my bank and I talked to Zelle, and I reported the person on Facebook because instead of a PS5, I got like 30, like they stuffed 30 brochures about the post office inside a small box, and that was all that I got. So I'm trying to see like what I can do. Like, how do you call cops in another state? And it's like, yeah, I almost kind of like, I am upset about it. I'm not furious enough to like walk down to North Carolina to you know, from Michigan, so you know the distance. Like like it's like I want to do that to take care of it, but I hope that my bank can just
Who dies next?
can just like know what to do. I don't know. It's whatever.
Useless.
It's whatever. I'm poor and I'm trying to stop being poor, and it's like the world just won't give me a break. So, listen to this voice, by the way.
Good. Hermes, at your service. Pleasure. You are the talk of Olympus. Normally I wouldn't get mixed up, but for you, I'll be making an exception. Now come on, we've both got places to be.
I am very surprised. Like, I looked the voice actor up, and it's not Taika Waititi. Like, you know, the director or whatever of the Thor movies, and he was also the voice of that weird alien on Rick and Morty that was working with Jerry on the dating app. I feel like it's the exact same voice, but it's not, surprisingly. After taking damage, quickly dash to recover some health you just lost. I'm always dashing, so that might be good for me. Especially because where I am right now, I'm just like losing health left and right.
I can do this.
Oh, you can? Oh, cool. It's finally allowing me to get nectar now. Okay, so this is the most important thing. And it's weird. Was that ever a different thing? Because when you beat the third like big boss, you get ambrosia, but on different random doors throughout the game, you get nectar, and it's like different. Because when you talk about the nectar of the gods, it's like it's all the same. But then again, like I also didn't know that ambrosia was a real thing until like not too many years ago. Like I thought it was just a Greek mythology thing, but apparently it's a like a expensive
Who should I get this to?
like refined kind of wine, I'd like to guess. Okay, Athena or a Daedalus hammer. You know, usually I would like to get things from the gods, but like I said, Athena is mostly defensive, so like I don't particularly like those things, and also I want to see if I can get the Daedalus hammer upgrade where I can, because you slash with your sword and then there's like a wave of energy that goes out and it adds range to your weapon. Alright. But yeah, we did it. We made it to a new area. How does everyone feel? About that. Alright. And not, like, stand in the fire for once. Your attack deals bonus damage equal to 5% of your current wealth. Your attack restores 2 health per hit, but you have minus 60% max health. And your dash strike hits twice and deals plus 20% damage. But I want... Okay, fine.
That's it.
Okay. Can I, slain foes have a 15% chance to drop health items. I need it. And then maybe more move speed? Oh, yeah, that's right. I threw my bloodstone, and now it's just gonna be there forever because I can't, okay. What is this? Ares or Poseidon? I think it's Ares. Ares isn't super bad, but I would rather have Poseidon just because, like, okay. Alright. And I haven't seen, because, you know, there are always the mini-bosses halfway through each area. And in in Tartarus, it changes between the bombers and this, like, crystallized thing that can shoot like 6 lasers at once. But I haven't seen a different thing for Asphodel yet, and I kind of wonder what it could be.
Gorgons. What can you do?
Okay, so he's complaining about Gorgons, so is Dusa here yet, or like...
Ew.
Just as soon as she, and I didn't hear it like you, I thought it was like ew, like she was disgusted by me, which, like, I hope that she warms up over time, because I do quite like Meg. Oh yeah, here she is, Dusa. Here, you know what? Actually, yeah, I will do another episode of this. I want to play this for a little bit and see how it goes. Like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.